I get this question all the time because I see a lot of children in my practice. How do I stop my child's eye from getting worse? And what kind of advice do you have for me, Dr. Mai? There are a lot of studies out there and a lot of information that's new actually as we're learning more about the eyes and we're learning more about children. The first thing we know is that unfortunately more children than ever have poor eyesight than ever before in the history of humanity. In fact, there are studies that we've actually done in 2020 in the COVID times that show that kids ages 6 to 8, there are 2 or 3 times more of them that need glasses than that same age in any other year, and even comparing to 2019, 18, 17, 16. So something's happening in the environment that kids are growing up in that's making their eyes worse. So let's talk about how we can stop that from happening. The first is the environmental changes. We know that kids that spend more time inside than outside tend to need glasses. So kids that spend more time out in the sun and playing and outdoor activities, kids that live in rural areas where they're outdoors more than kids that live in urban areas who happen to be indoors more often, for some reason, that outdoor activity helps prevent the incidence of myopia in the first place. So one of my tips for parents out there is, my prescription is, have your kids play outside for just 2 hours a day minimum. That can actually prevent the need for glasses. There's something about Mother Nature and being in the sun and going outdoors that's better for the visual development in children, especially children under the age of 13. The second thing I want to talk about is some of their habits. We've done a lot of digging into screen time, diet. We're not sure about a lot of these things, but we believe that more than an hour or 2 of screen time for a child that's less than 13 years old might not be great for their eyes. Again, encouraging outdoor activity, encouraging play and physical activity can also help not just with myopia or nearsightedness and the need for glasses, but can also even affect their ability to track properly, to judge depth, to manage their life in 3-dimensional space. And these are things that you can't learn by staring at a screen. If you are going to read books though, we recommend do not read books a lot during the daytime. During the daytime, you should be spending time outside. If you are going to encourage and read a lot of books as a child, we recommend doing it at nighttime when the sun is already set. And studies show that kids who read more at night than during the day tend to have less need for glasses. Lastly, if your child is nearsighted already, diagnosed with myopia, don't just live with the fact that their eyes might get worse each year. There's so many things out today that have been shown to actually slow or stop the progression of myopia in children. Basically, how to stop their eyes from getting worse. There's special glasses now that are being designed all around the world that refocus the way light enters the eye and that can actually slow down the progression of myopia. There are special contact lenses, either during the day or nighttime, that kids can use to slow down the progression of myopia. And there's even special eye drops that can change the signal that the eye receives to inhibit the elongation or the growth of the eye front to back, which we know can lead to worsening vision. It's when children's eyes grow too big that can cause their vision to get worse. And when that happens, it's irreversible and permanent. So I hope this video is helpful. Again, have your kids play outside, have your kids eat a balanced diet. For some reason, maybe blueberries might help. We've done some studies about that, blueberries. And if they do get nearsighted, know that there's special glasses, contact lenses, and even eye drops to slow down the progression from getting worse.